The Texas Railroad Commission is investigating Atmos Energy after some Texans lost heat during last week's Arctic blast. Atmos said low pressure caused gas service issues Friday. Governor Greg Abbott called for the Railroad Commission and the Texas Attorney General to investigate. Fox 4's Stephen Dial joins us now with the latest. Stephen?
You know, Blake, a lot of people have PTSD whenever we talk about outages and being in the cold. Last week's Arctic blast did not create widespread outages, but some people in North Texas were left in the cold. Governor Greg Abbott yesterday calling on 2 agencies to investigate Atmos.
I had them both set for 74, but upstairs it was 47 and downstairs it was 60.
When we visited with families in Grand Prairie last week, they were doing their best to stay warm. Low natural gas for some Atmos customers meant a chilly start to the Christmas holiday. Wednesday, Governor Greg Abbott asked 2 state agencies to investigate Atmos, calling last week's problems a failure. Bruce Bullock is the director of the Maguire Energy Institute at SMU. He says the governor is making Atmos a scapegoat for the larger problem of the Texas energy grid.
They're the easiest one to point a finger at. And I'll be real frank with you, I have Atmos at my house, and I had low gas at my house. But I don't necessarily think, it's something nefarious or something that Atmos didn't do. I think it's a system problem.
The problem wasn't just in North Texas. Customers in the Austin area were impacted as well.
I woke up to a house that was 58 degrees.
Abbott said Atmos failed to prepare for the winter weather. Bullock is hoping the Railroad Commission looks further than Atmos in their investigation.
They're going to have to look at not only Atmos, but they're going to have to look at the pipelines behind Atmos and where the pipelines were in fact getting their gas, and really whether the whole system was capable of putting enough gas into eventually the households to meet their needs.
We reached out to Atmos for a response to the governor's request. The company sent Fox 4 a statement saying in part, quote, "We fell short for some of our customers who experience interruptions in their natural gas service. That is not acceptable. We are committed to working with our regulators and key stakeholders to address those issues in order to provide reliable natural gas service to all our customers." The Railroad Commission told Fox 4 a day before Governor Abbott's request they have already started an investigation into Atmos. As for the possible consequences Atmos could face, Bullock says fines are possible, but it's likely nothing serious will happen.
I think they have it within their power probably for fines and things of that nature, but I don't know. If there's anything that's much steeper than that.
And keep in mind, 2 years ago, when people actually died during outages, those companies weren't really penalized. And so it's not really expected that Atmos will get some type of severe or heavy penalty. The Railroad Commission has already sent questions to Atmos asking for information about capacity, output, and also their plan for the weather last week. Blake.
Okay, Stephen, thanks.